Mr.Falcon!
We set sail at first light, questing for steel, power and might. For countless days we ride the waves. The battle lies ahead, our coming they do dread. We raise the black flag and ready our attack. Fire the cannons, storm the walls. We will see this city fall. Show no mercy in the fight. The sky will burn with blood this night. Set sail and conquer on a quest to distant lands. Set sail and conquer. Destiny is in our hands. To the heart of battle ride. The gods are on our side. We'll sail and conquer till we die.
Now, when I initially saw film Z, I wasn't too blown away, which may have been due to Strong World still being fresh in my mind, which, as I explained in my last movie review, I have a strong bias towards. Luckily though, upon my rewatch for the marathon, I've grown a new appreciation for this movie, and while my bias for Strong World is still, well, strong, Film Z does improve on a lot of things. But before getting to that, let's talk about the story for this adventure. A badass ex-marine admiral with a mecha arm known as Z is hell-bent on wiping out all pirates. However, his methods are extreme, with not even civilians being spared from his crusade against pirates. To make matters even worse, he recently got his hands on a top-secret marine weapon being the Dynastones, capable of blowing up entire islands. During one of his escapes from the Marines, he comes across the Straw Hats, and after wrecking their shit real good, I mean, like, damn, he makes the mistake of making an enemy out of the Straw Hats, who for the rest of the movie seek to get payback on Z, while at the same time trying to save an entire island from getting blown up. Upon the revisit, I'm actually surprised at how much this movie had to offer. While minor, I really did enjoy the wide variety of costume changes we get throughout the movie. Sure, some aren't really that good, like what is up with the pink afros? But for the most part, they look awesome. Especially the pirate getup the Straw Hats wear towards the end of the film. And my god, Robin looks hot as fuck throughout this movie. I mean, we get a spicy dancer Robin and sexy pirate Robin all in the same movie. Dude, cue the explosive nosebleed. Beyond that, this movie does improve on a lot when compared to Strong World in aspects like action, impact and continuity, and the villain. Starting off with the action, my goodness, this movie is full of it. When we start off with Z fighting against Kizaru only to escape and wash up on the Straw Hat ship, where he completely destroys them. Which I don't know about you, but that's a really badass way to start off your movie. Unlike Strong World, none of the fights feel like they were cut short, and each of the Straw Hats fights against Z and his team were really satisfying to watch, and of course, the best battle was the final battle, where the Straw Hats look like actual pirates. As there's just tons of awesome little segments, like Chopper turning into an adorable fluffball of death and destruction, the Frankie Shogun, which, oh my god, is just fucking super! Like seriously, next to the final fight, which I'll talk about in a bit, may be the hypest scene of the whole movie. And I just love the crew's split reaction to the Shogun. Oh yeah, and then there's also a scene where Luffy's beating up some dudes with his meat. But seriously though, if you take a step back and think about it, Luffy could probably whoop out his dick with a little Gear 3rd and hockey action and fuck up a bunch of dudes if he really wanted to. You know, show that Monkey D will of D. But yeah, I've been reading too much Go Nagai manga. Anyways, the best fight here is obviously Luffy's final showdown with Z, which, damn, may be the best final battle in any One Piece movie. Like, Luffy and Z just go in on each other. There's a part where it's literally just them punching the shit out of each other. No music, no flashy effects, just two dudes in one epic slugfest. Fucking manly! But action wasn't the only improvement from the last movie, as Film Z takes the aspect of impacting the series' continuity, which started with Strong World, and heavily expands upon it, with the movie's heavy involvement with the Marines. I mean, we see all three fleet admirals, with Kizaru and Aokiji getting a good amount of screen time, especially Aokiji, where we see the full impact of the fight from Punk Hazard. Much like Goldline and Shiki, Z as a character has much importance to the series, as back when he was an admiral, Z was actually responsible for training a lot of the current heavy hitters of the Marines, which leads to the final improvement over Strong World, being the villain. Now don't get me wrong, I love everything about Goldline and Shiki, but take away his relation with Gold D. Roger, and he sort of starts to feel like a generic movie bad guy, only with a neat design and ability. Z, on the other hand, is a fully realized character as we understand where he's coming from as the movie progresses, giving a heavy emotional charge to the final fight that was already fueled by burning blood. While plenty of moments in One Piece have made me emotional, I can't say I've ever felt the same way about the movies. I got close with Baron Omatsuri. However, Film Z truly delivers on the emotion. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention Z's team here was also pretty cool, as we have this dancing plant ninja guy who was pretty fucking goofy but at the same time badass, which, you know, One Piece has always managed to pull off well. And then we have Ain, a swordswoman with the impressive but overpowered ability in regressing time, which is used to great effect during her fight with Zoro, as well as turning back the ages of some of the Straw Hats, leading to some pretty funny and cute scenes, as well as a really fucking creepy moment from Sanji.
But wait a second. If they don't get fixed, that means I'll get to watch Nami transform from this little caterpillar into the beautiful butterfly I know and love. Each fleeting moment more lovely than the last.
Bro, calm down. I know you're a pirate and everything, but that's just wrong on so many levels. However, one of my favorite moments in this movie is a rather small one away from all the action and marine drama. It's right before Luffy and the crew set out for the final battle, in which a kid the crew has interacted with a bit goes up to Luffy saying that when he grows up he wants to be a hero, but can't decide if he wants to become a pirate or marine. Obviously, pirates aren't viewed as heroes in many places. However, Luffy basically tells the kid to do whatever his heart wishes. Now, what makes this little scene so great for me personally is that in a way, Luffy is kind of like this kid's Shanks, giving him inspiration for future adventures. Whatever this kid decides to be, Luffy has had a great impact on him, and seeing how most of the Straw Hats had figures similar to this in their lives, it's great to see it replicated by them. While all of this is fantastic, this movie also features something I would have never expected, being two song covers from Christina Aguilera, being Joan Jett's Bad Reputation and Nickelback's How You Remind Me. Now, Bad Reputation, I guess I could kind of understand, due to it fitting with the Straw Hats mentality and supposedly being one of Oda's favorite songs. However, why Christina Aguilera, and why a cover of How You Remind Me? Now, it's not like I don't like the song and I never really understood the whole Nickelback hate thing, but when the song plays in the credits, it just feels so weird, really taking me out of the experience, which is why I'm glad they saved it for the credits. Overall, I am glad this movie marathon allowed me to rewatch this one, as I've gained a newfound appreciation for it. While I am still strongly biased towards Strong World, Film Z definitely improved and expanded on everything it set out to do. Along with Baron Omatsuri, Film Z is simply one of the best of the franchise, thanks to its fantastic action, drama, villain, and truly feeling like a part of the One Piece world. And with that, we are almost done with this One Piece movie marathon, with the next review being for currently the last One Piece movie, Film Gold.